Okay, today is the 14th of July, 2013. We're in Trench 3 of the TPC. We're standing in Space 509, which is the interior of a Roman building that we first found last season. We found this wall, and then this season we found this wall that connects to it, as well as the third wall that really delineates the space. It's extremely burned, as you can tell. The inside of the walls were plastered, but it's really coming off and it's extremely burned, and that's actually part of how we were able to find the walls. They weren't always really clear from the top, but we could see this line of burning that we followed all the way down. As we dug down, we also found these bins. We have 3 of them. We have this one, which was discovered first and built first. It's on top. And then this one, and then this one as well. We're calling them bins, even though we're not completely sure what they were used for. They were filled with just pure ash and charcoal. So we think that they're being used for storage of some kind. They're plastered on the bottom, so initially we thought, because we saw the ash, that maybe they were ovens, but in fact they're not burned on the bottom at all. So whatever was burned was either burned somewhere else and put inside, or was subjected to enough heat that it just carbonized and the structure itself didn't burn at all. Another sort of intriguing element of this space is this water pipe that we found as we were uncovering this wall. It doesn't seem to lead anywhere. We'll still be looking for a cut for where it could have gone on the outside of the building, but it is sort of mysterious why there's a water pipe that really leads nowhere. So the trench is the space is very confusing. But we have securely dated it to the Roman period, partly by the style of the walls and the style of the plaster, but also because we found 4 complete vessels, which are the first complete vessels to be found at Çatalhöyük, apparently. And they were lying immediately on the floor. So we are at the floor level. This is the bottom of the trench. We know that because the plaster comes off the walls and onto the floor. Also because there was a thin layer of ash that we think may have been either matting that was on the floor or the first roof material that fell down. The floor is really sloping and kind of not totally satisfying as a floor, but there were lots of mud bricks everywhere, so we think the collapse was pretty violent after the building was abandoned. One other thing that's worth noting about this building and sort of summing up is that everything that's around the building is Neolithic in date, we think. Some of it is redeposited, but it's Neolithic mud brick, very characteristic. So what the Romans did when they came was to chop into the Neolithic material and create these massive terracing cuts down the mound, so they had flat surfaces to live on. So that's what we're standing in now, is one of their terracing cuts. So that's what we understand about Space 509 so far.